The year 2022 has arrived, which means new games are being released in droves, with January and March being particularly busy. You may always make a note of if you're looking for something more comprehensive. Release dates for video games have traditionally been much of a recommendation than a real commitment. You know how, in the last 2 years, every major film has been delayed many times because of COVID. That's how games have always been. Delays are an unavoidable aspect of the design and development process, and all gamers have become accustomed to them. Hello guys, and welcome back to GEEK Gaming TV. Today, we'll be having a look at the top games to play in 2022. Watch the video until the end as every important question will be answered. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss out on one of our videos. And having said that, let's get started. Number 1. Elden Ring. With Elden Ring, creator From Software appears to be continuing its string of incredibly hard action RPG, or Souls-likes, as the word has become ubiquitous. Gamers will cut, slice, evade, and precisely time their way through the fictional world of the lands between in the hopes to become the Elden Lord. If that sounds like normal fantasy fare to you, don't worry. The story was co-written by George R.R. Martin, the renowned contemporary bard. We know we're in good hands after seeing his global expertise in A Song of Ice and Fire. There's also a risk that his name may entice many non-gamers to join Elden Ring. While we love seeing people play video games, a note of caution for those who aren't as experienced. Elden Ring isn't going to be simple. From Software's games are known for being difficult, which may not be to everyone's liking, and that's perfectly fine. But if From Software's previous game Sekiro is any indication, this challenge means that each and every adversary you defeat and every inch you advance is extremely satisfying, maybe more so than in any game. Number 2. Horizon Forbidden West. In the breathtaking launch video for Horizon Zero Dawn 2, Aloy exclaims, "There's no depth I won't explore, no mystery I won't unlock." The original game was among the PS4's highlights, with a lush setting in which the future, as well as the past meet in a gloriously unique way, and a protagonist called Aloy. We hope will be around for decades. We take control of Aloy once more in Horizon Forbidden West, this time wandering a post-apocalyptic Western USA. Horizon Forbidden West intends to improve on the premise of its predecessor while also introducing new robots to defeat, such as enormous robot snakes, magnificent new settings, and new personalities to meet, most of whom should be nice. Horizon Forbidden West appears to be one of the best games of the year, and we can't wait to explore the depths and unearth mysteries with the fiery Aloy. Number 3. Gran Turismo 7. The latest installment in Sony's renowned driving sim franchise is already on the horizon, and thanks to the PS5's capabilities, it's shaping up to be the greatest yet. Gran Turismo 7 will be released for PS4 as well, but based on everything we've seen thus far, the racing game will feel and look more authentic than before when it arrives in March. Players will be able to perfect their abilities in single-player contests before venturing online to compete against the best and the brightest in multiplayer matches in Gran Turismo 7. Unlike the Forza Horizon 5, this is a rather straightforward racing game that racing lovers should keep an eye on. Number 4. Dying Light 2. Without seeing at least one zombie slayer, it wouldn't be a proper gaming year. And the sequel to 2015's Dying Light appears to be our savior. Dying Light 2 takes place 20 years after the previous game and follows Aiden Caldwell, an infectious survivor, as he strives to uncover the truths of his past and find his sister in a brutal, rotting world. Aiden's search brings him to the city, the final remaining human town, where the player must choose whether to focus on his personal objectives or help the settlement's few survivors by rebuilding it. The emphasis in Dying Light 2 is on choice and impact, with your choices affecting both the environment and the story. The classic Dying Light combined the Parker of Mirror's Edge with a zombie shooter, as well as a day and night variety system. According to what we've seen and played of Dying Light 2, the follow-up has dialed up the stealth, Parker, and customized gear to traverse the terrain to 11. Dying Light 2 is a video game to keep a close eye on, with a world 4 times the size of the previous, packed with NPC, side missions, and challenges. Number 5. WWE 2K22. Let's face it, WWE 2K20 was a disaster. It was so bad that 2K canceled WWE 2K21 so that it could start over with WWE 2K22 and make a game that critics and fans liked. And it appears that the break was exactly what the long-running wrestling simulation series needed to breathe new life into it. WWE 2K22's tagline promises that it hits differently, and based on what we've seen thus far, it appears that it will. WWE 2K22 will include new controls, over 3,400 new motions, revamped graphics, and a reworked engine, with creator visual concepts incorporating new facial recognition technology that makes WWE superstars appear more lifelike than ever before. There will also be a number of emerging and recurrent modes to try out. This is the very first time in years that we've been thrilled for just a WWE 2K game. All we have to do now is hope it lands in March. Number 6. LEGO Star Wars. Fans of Star Wars and LEGO are in for a treat this year, as TT Games is expected to release the latest game in the LEGO Star Wars franchise, LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, in April, following a few delays. Lovers of both LEGO and Star Wars brands will rejoice as LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker series covers all 9 primary Star Wars films, while providing players with plenty of unique characters from each and every era of the saga. Players will be able to visit several iconic locations while playing through the films in any order they desire in order to create their own personal adventure around the galaxy. LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is TT Games' largest and grandiose project to date, and if it succeeds, we could be in possession of one of the best Star Wars games ever, much alone one of the best games of 2022. Number 7. Forspoken. Square Enix's next action RPG, previously known as Project Athia, grabbed our curiosity when it was first announced during Sony's PS5 games presentation in 2020, and it's only gotten better since then. Forspoken will see players take the position of Frey Holland, Ella Balinska from Charlie's Angel, a young New Yorker who has to use her newfound magical abilities to survive a captivating, surreal adventure as she tries to return home from the wonderful, but callous, land of Athia, in which she's been transferred. There's still a lot we do not even know regarding Forspoken, but with sorcery at the core of action and trailers revealing a myriad of wondrous creatures we can anticipate to face, it's a game fantasy enthusiasts should keep an eye on. Number 8. Saints Row Reboot. We were supposed to get our hands on Saints Row in February, but maybe we'll have to wait a few more months to experience the off-the-wall action we've come to anticipate in Volition's chaotic playground. But this isn't simply another game in the franchise. The latest Saints Row is just a reboot, albeit one that follows the original game's concept very loosely. Before Saints Row devolved into fighting aliens, hitting people with phallic items, and other general oddities, the very first games in the series began out as a much tougher and realistic take on gangland violence. The revamped Saints Row appears to be a cross between the two. There's still a lot to be learned about the Saints Row revival, but it's one to keep an eye on for both fans and newcomers to the series, especially if you're seeking a more absurd alternative to GTA. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What was your favorite game on our list? Let us know in the comment section down below what you think about today's video. If you liked this video and found it informative, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, if you don't want to miss out on any new future videos like these, then be sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification under this video so that you're notified the next time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you have a great day today, and we'll see you in the next video.